All right, we're gonna start part 3 of the van experience, and this is the carburetor that came off the truck van, and I'm gonna take it apart. We'll see what's going on in there. So basically, the only tools you need are, as far as I know, a screwdriver, a pen tool, because you need 2. Pull the pins here. I don't know if you can see that or not on the pump shot. Right here for the choke rod here. You need to pull that out, so let's do that right now. And these are very small, and they always go missing. This one here's just got a speed nut on there. Okay. Now, so you can pop them out. Like that. So now we're all open. We'll grab the needles and springs out of here. Set them there. Spring. These would come out if you just pulled the lid off. These would come out anyhow on their own, but we get them out. And get the springs here. There we go. So now we just need a Torx for getting these bolts off the top. So just another note is I always, when I do this, is I set these up on, I just get some bolts, make a carb stand for that, and just keeps the carb stable. Now, got to get the screw out of here, and then we can get the pump shot free. And there we go. Okay, so we'll get this. There's a little S bar there, which goes into the pump shot there, and that's it. This should just, lid should just come off like, there we go. So upon first inspection, doesn't look too bad in here. So here's the problem. Pump shot is the plunger. Just going to grab a little pliers here. So this should be 1 piece, not 2. So that's the first problem right there. Okay, now this is full of gas, so I'm just going to dump the gas out of here. I'm going to get the spring out. That's your pump shot spring. So that goes like that and in there. So we're going to keep that together. Okay, I'm just going to go and dump this outside, with the environment, taking the environment into consideration here. as far as I can tell, everything looks okay. So if you look in there, let's get this. That is the, where this pin tool is, that is the transfer slot, the idle. That's your idle circuit right there. When you're idling, you're just cruising along, it's like this. So you've got like, I don't know, a bit better than say 3/16 of an inch. And then when you transition to throttle, you go on the main circuits. This is when you're opening that up, and now you're going to go on the main circuit. Okay. Now, my issue was that while I was on this idle circuit, because you're just cruising along, light throttle, low, like no power, no demand on the engine, I had that surge. So something in there is causing an issue. So let's continue here. And based on what I see, I mean, it's probably going to be some crud in here. Let's get these secondary boosters off. This hopefully comes off as one. Now, having said all that, that could cause a problem because I'm not getting a proper shot there, and there's fuel getting past this, because this pushes down. So what ends up happening is there's fuel getting past the plunger into the main as opposed to pushing through. You know, you got leakage where you shouldn't have leakage, essentially, is what I'm going with here. But no gasket tears or anything. I'll measure those floats. They look probably going to be all right. Okay, so update on this carburetor. To me, I think this thing has seen much better days. The things that concern me the most are the jets are seized in. They're not coming out. I tried. They just strip out. They're stuck in there they're just become part of the carburetor. So because of that, I can't get in there and see if there's any blockages or anything. And honestly, this van has been sitting for a few years. It would be started once a year, so you can see it's kind of corroded. It's not very nice looking in here. The finishing surfaces, the mating surfaces are all fine and all that kind of stuff, but it's just the inside transitions and plumbing and that kind of stuff where I just don't have, I don't want to go through this whole thing, put a kit in it, and then find out that it's still buggered, especially because I can't get those jets out. So it's going to be a new carb. I'm going to source a 1406, and that'll be going in the truck when I get it. I don't need it now, but probably in August or something like that, I'll do that. This I'll just keep for parts. There are some decent parts, if nothing else. There's screws. You know, these S hooks. These things here, I'm always losing those. Got springs, you got the needles. So I just got more to add to my collection of stuff that I'll probably never use, but At least you have it, should you need it. And the other thing is, like these emulsion tubes, who knows, you can see the corrosion around that one. I think you can see it. So, time for a new one.